Here are your fast facts on the background of the book of Colossians. First, the church at Colossae seems to have been a church plant that resulted from Paul's ministry in Ephesus. Their pastor, EPAPHRAS, was a native of Colossae who likely came to first know Paul about 10 years prior when Paul spent 2 years discipling and equipping men and women in the city of Ephesus. We find out about this in Acts 19:10. Now, after this point, Epaphras took the gospel with him back to his hometown and established a church there. Not content with merely planting a church in his small hometown, Epaphras also threw himself into the spread of the gospel into the neighboring cities of Hierapolis and Laodicea. We see that in chapter 4. The second fact about the background to this book is that the letter opens with Epaphras not in Colossae, but with Paul, presumably about 1,000 miles away in Rome. The reason for this pastor's journey is made clear in the polemical section of chapter 2. There's some kind of teaching in the city that Epaphras sought Paul's insight and authority regarding. This leads us to the final fact about the book of Colossians. The Colossian church faced some degree of spiritual danger due to the deviant teaching that Paul was informed about by Epaphras. And while some scholars have warned against making too many assumptions on just how far this heresy has gone in infecting the church when Paul writes this letter, it's clearly concerning enough for Epaphras to make the trek to find Paul. And it's problematic enough for Paul to spend some extended time addressing it in its doctrinal and practical contours. We'll outline the so-called Colossian heresy in another video, but for now, those are your fast facts on the background of the book of Colossians.